guys, how has your summer been? Before we get into the strawberry cake tutorial, I just wanted to talk about something I have been obsessing over during the summer. Basically, been spending my summer playing app games, and there's one that I really like called Build Away, and I've been spending like hours on it. And this is my little place, and you just kind of make the city yours, and it's like your own little world here when real life world isn't good enough for you. I really love how fast it is to collect the monies. Sorry, my toilet is making sounds. So rather than just tapping and tapping over and over, you could just slide your fingers around and get all the monies. I'll include the links down below in the description box so you can download it and let me know how far you got in the game. And thank you Build Away for sponsoring me to make this video. Here are the ingredients we'll be using. Separate the egg yolks and the whites from each other in separate bowls. Be careful to not leave any traces of yolk in the egg whites or you'll not be able to make a meringue with it. Combine together the yolks, sugar, salt, and vanilla. This is called emulsifying the egg yolks and the sugar together. Emulsifying is basically just mixing together things that normally don't mix together, so you have to really work at it. Add in the oil and water and mix. Add in the cake flour and the baking powder. Sift it in. Don't ask me why I'm using two different sifters. Stir this together on low speed before it explodes everywhere. To make the meringue, you need a clean bowl and clean whisk, cream of tartar, whites, and sugar. Add the whites into the bowl and a dash of cream of tartar or 1/4 teaspoon. Whisk this until it's like a little bubbly and then gradually add in the sugar slowly, just sprinkling it in and just keep whipping this until when it's sort of soft peak and not stiff peaks. Add in 1/3 of the meringue into the yellow batter, 1/3 at a time. This is to soften the yolks first. And we just fold this in. When we pour this cake batter into our ungreased 8-inch pan, we want to pour it in a circle. You don't want to pour it into the center. It will cause the cake to sink. Bake this in a preheated oven 350 degrees for 40 minutes or until it passes the toothpick test. And while you're waiting for the cake to bake, you could just play more Build Away. And I currently have billions and billions of dollars. And if I want to change a building that I don't like, I could change it anytime I want to. If I don't want a garden house, I could turn it into an apartment complex or an old shack. And you can invest in your buildings for it to gain more profits or for it to make you money faster. And just by watching a short ad in the carnival, you could win some prizes and monies. It's all about the monies. Sometimes in games it gets a little dry when it doesn't have enough gold. There are several levels and milestones to reach in this game, so it doesn't get dry and boring. I really love this cake recipe. It's really simple and the cake came out super fluffy. After the cake has finally cooled, remove it from the pan, and I'm just going to split it in half with my cake trimmer. You could use a bread knife also, but this is a lot easier for me to use this, and it produces clean cuts. And to make simple syrup, in a pot, add 1 cup of sugar and 1 cup of water. We don't need to use all the syrup. You could do 1/2 cup and 1/2 cup if you want to, and just boil this until it dissolves. To make the whipped cream, I just combine together the heavy cream and sugar into a blender and mix this until it's thick. You could also use a mixer, but I felt like this is a lot quicker and easier to clean. This is my go-to way to make whipped cream. Brush on the simple syrup onto the cake. I just brush it all over the cake. This is to keep the cake moist. And pipe on some cream on the borders. Taking my strawberries, I take off the stems and slice them up and just throw them onto the cake. I just want an even layer of strawberries, and I'll add some cream on top of this. and smooth it out. Add on the second layer of cake and add some more simple syrup. Add on the cream on top. If you would like to, you could double the recipe for the cream. Add some almonds onto the side, top it with some strawberries and more almonds, and dust it with a little bit of powdered sugar. Garnish with mint leaves. I found some flowers in my backyard and I placed it on the cake too. Refrigerate it for a few hours before serving. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, subscribe. If you had any questions about my cake tutorial or about Build Away, be sure to ask them down below and let me know how you're doing in Build Away if you've gotten the game and if you liked it so far. The link is down below if you're interested in downloading the game. If you liked Farm Away, it's also a game made by them. I think Build Away is a more deeper gaming version, and if you have friends that kind of suck at responding to your friend requests, it's fine if they don't respond to them. They can still be in your city just by adding them, and you can see them driving around your city, which I thought was pretty cool. And by sending and receiving gifts, you could get further into the game. Be sure to watch my previous video, follow me on my social media sites, and bye!